Pharrell Williams is collaborating with LEGO to create not only a biographical movie, but also a new official set. And while it is objectively a pretty good one, my big question is still, Pharrell Williams? Welcome back to Talking Breckheads. Let's talk about it. So, starting with the stats for the set. This is set 10391, titled Over the Moon with Pharrell Williams. Now, if you aren't aware yet, Pharrell Williams is making a movie about his life and doing it through the lens of LEGO, with this set coming off the back of that, as this ship seems to be a driving part of the movie. It is marketed as an 18 plus LEGO icon set with 966 pieces, which will retail for £95, 110 US dollars or 110 euros. This is a 49 centimeter tall spaceship display set, which ties in quite nicely with LEGO's space push for 2024. However, I think the real draw for this set will be this abacus of LEGO heads, because there are some really great inclusions, some exclusive to this set, which we will get into later. But looking at this set in detail and starting with the main build first, as I mentioned, it's clearly a spaceship with a jet stream coming from its engines. The build for this exhaust stream is incredible. I mean, really incredible, because not only does it look fantastic, but it's actually on quite a steep angle if you look, so I can't wait to see how that's achieved. Surprisingly though, this mix of green, pink, yellow and blue come together really well. The base where I'm sure some of the major structural elements are housed has been craftfully hidden with these billows of white smoke and steam, as we would expect to see during any spaceship launches. Moving up to the Atlantis apartment ship itself, named after the childhood home of Pharrell. As I said earlier, it is a nice but relatively basic build in this all black colouring, and I think most of the piece count for this set is coming from that jet stream. It sort of reminds me of a cross between NASA's Space Shuttle program and LEGO's Blacktron, and I don't think this is a coincidence actually. The design itself is very sleek, the proportions of the wings and the main body are perfect, and I love how they've taken a more realistic approach to this as opposed to something more sci-fi like. The wings also have these really nice 2x2 round tiles, which I think may be printed, and they have this fantastic space shuttle style logo, again leaning into that inspiration. The gold cockpit window is actually really nice as well. I really like this lacquered gold. Lifting it up, there is a small cockpit inside where the two main figures can sit, but it is relatively plain inside. This leads us into the secondary build / element of this set, and that is what I like to refer to as the minifigure headbacus. The set itself includes two main figures of Pharrell and his wife Helen in some really nice spacesuit prints, which I think look really fashionable, and of course I would expect nothing less from the creative director of Louis Vuitton's men's line himself. The print has the shuttle logo we saw on the wings earlier on the zipper, and some nice leg and arm printing. There is a lot of customization to be had in this set from the minifigure's point of view, and while the official photos only show Pharrell and his wife in the suits, the idea is that you can find probably a matching head for yourself to become one of the characters. And that brings us on to the headbacus itself, and I do want to highlight a few things here. First and foremost is that this is going to be incredible for expanding your minifigure collection and injecting diversity into a LEGO city if you have one. Some specific heads I want to touch on here are first for LEGO, I believe. We have a character with vitiligo, someone with a cleft palate, and another one with a port wine birthmark on the face. I absolutely love to see LEGO continuing to expand their diversity so more and more people can see themselves in what they build. Really, it is a game changer and you can't understate that. But my friends, PH, a little bit cringe. Overall then, this set is a great one, but I think it still feels a little bit disjointed to have so many heads come with a set that only has two minifigures. I think on its own, this would sell well. I could see a headbacus set. I'm really sorry, I just can't stop calling it a headbacus now. But I can see a headbacus as a standalone set, maybe like a £15 sort of set, and it would fly off the shelves. But this being £94 may make it stay grounded, pun intended. I do like the display look of the ship build when it's on takeoff mode, And the build for the ship is wonderful to look at, but I just can't quite see it selling super well due to that price tag and the sort of uneven desirability of the two elements leaning in favour of the smaller one, the heads. But what are your thoughts on this set? Will you be purchasing it? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, remember to like and subscribe for more content. See you next time, and happy building!